Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Game Dev Tycoon. Alright, starting off strong. Market analysis, it seems that strategy games are especially popular at the moment. Really? Alright, so when we left off, we were actually selling a hit game, Pyram, a ripoff of Skyrim. Alright, Ron, let's have you... Yeah, let's go ahead and research... Ooh, Wild West? Ooh, I like that. That's pretty good. Alright, go ahead and research that. And you generate me a game report. Let's see why we did so good. Alright. Our post-release analysis of Pyram is complete, and we got the following results. Dungeon and RPG is a great combination, engine is not important, and PC and mature is great. Awesome. Ron Raglow is still new to the team. A few more games and the team will have higher potential. Well, if only I knew who he was. I didn't even bother to look it up. Pyram is now off the market, sold 223,000 and generated 1.5 mil. That's awesome. Alright, so... Okay, so I believe this means that he's gonna go... That he's gonna get tired, so I'll need to send him on vacation. So let's just send him now, so it doesn't cause me any trouble. Alright. Boss, I've discovered that some really dedicated fans of Game of Bones have created a fan game using a lot of material from our game. How dare they! They don't make any money with it, and just seem to do it for fellow fans. I'll let them be. We could sue them. Nah. Let's leave them be. How did you know that on vacation? Are you one of them? Alright, let's make a new game. Alright, what do we got? Ooh. You know, we could do a... Do we have casual games yet? Let's go ahead and research me some casual games. Oh, the Vina Oasis just came out. Fantastic. Alright, research casual games. Alright, and we can see what we can do. We can make a rhythm game for the Gameling. It's casual. Hi, I'm Denise Reed, the main developer of the Game of Bones fan game. I've recently been informed that your legal department has advised you to stop us, and I just wanted to say that I'm very grateful that you didn't. How did she know that? Butterball Incorporated is the best company in the world, and I'm glad I could be a part of the fan community. Well, me too. Thank you for playing. We've gained 496 fans. Smiley face. Yay! That's awesome. Hopefully we can gain more. Ron, are you doing anything? Go ahead and do this. Now how does that... Oh, cool. It helps him... That's cool. I like that. Alright, so we're going to do a rhythm game. A casual. It'll be for the Gameling. And it'll be called... Shuffling Bears. So it's like the early Just Dance where you have to swing about your Gameling and you're dancing and it looks like it's a bear dancing. You don't actually get to see it though because you're the one dancing. Anyways, Shuffling Bears. Let's see how it does. Alright. We'll have 2D graphics V2 and let's see how we do. Okay. So we want good gameplay. Let's get a little bit of the engine in there. And yeah, alright, that works. It's always the middle bar that seems to be important. I wonder why that is. Level design and dialogues. Oh gosh, I wonder what's... Maybe AI is most important for this? Or is it level design? I don't know. Let's find out. I'm okay with doing a few flops. Just so that way I can learn, because I'm still learning. Today the new game platform Vina Oasis by Vina has been released. I believe that's the Sega Genesis? Something like that? Graphics needs to be important. World design is kind of meh, and sound is right about there. So sound's probably really important, since it's a rhythm game. Let's keep those about... Yeah, right there. Well, he's learning. Okay. Good. Sweet. Go ahead and iron out those bugs. Give me a few more bubbles. Sweet. New record, new topic, new combo. Level up, level up, level up, level up. Alright. Perpy, 2D graphics V2, gameplay and story and quest. Just leveled up. Fantastic. Wow. Okay, all 4 of these just popped up. Better user experience, simple cutscenes, 2D graphics V3, and 3D graphics V1. Yes! 3D graphics. Ah, we will be the pioneers of video games if we research that. The first reviews of our newly released game Shuffling Bears came in. Casual games work well on the game lane. I agree. Falls a bit short. Oh, I wonder why. Okay. Ugh, dang. These guys are brutal. Fun at stages. Oh, I guess I got a 4.75. That makes me sad. Oh, hey, we're selling a lot though. We made 50k already. And we sold 15,000. Alright, we're doing alright. Tell me why I didn't do so good. Shuffling Bears. Aw. Maybe I totally did those dials wrong. Maybe sound wasn't so important. Maybe the level design was what was important. Rhythm and casual is great. Gameplay is not very important. Oh, gameplay is super important. Okay, well, duh, I put that. World design's not important. Well, everything was great. Why did I do bad? I don't understand. We should try to focus our entire team on the development of a game. Oh, is that what happened? Because he was being trained? My bad. My bad. Okay. You, research me a new topic. Hunting. Hunting. Hey, maybe we can make a hunting game. Totally kidding. I don't want to do that because that seems completely irrelevant and not fun. Can we do... What else is there? Racing. That's what I want to do. I want to do a racing game. Ooh, maybe we can make Mario Kart on the TES? I wonder when the Super TES is going to come out. I think that's pretty important. Alright, so we both researched it. Great. That makes me sad though. Dang. Alright. So let's make it for everyone. Squeezy cart. So it's kind of like a jelly car mixed with Mario Kart. And they're called squeezies because they're like, I have no idea. But let's give it a try. Pick genre. Oh gosh, what is it called? Is it a racing simulation? Racing action? Oh gosh. I don't want to cheat. I could totally Google this, but I don't want to... Maybe it's action. Let's try action. I think that's it. Alright, let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. So this will be the original... Alright, Shuffling Bears is now off the market. It sold 35,000, generating 246,000 in sales. Seems the market has normalized again with no particular strong trends at the moment. Well, thank goodness. Alright, so gameplay seems to be pretty heavy, and engine seems to also be pretty heavy. Story and quest, not so important. Alright. Come on, I can do this. Let's make a good game. Alright, level design does seem to be pretty important. This seems to kind of... Let's bring these down a little. Okay. Now that we're both working on it, it should be a lot better. Okay. Graphics are very important for this. World design does also seem to be pretty important. There we go. And this isn't saying that we're not putting any in there, it's just saying this is how much time we're putting into each category. Alright, so we have a few bugs. Racing. Let's get rid of those bugs. Oh, got one bug. I'm glad I didn't press finish. Alright, here we go. New record, new topic, new combo, of course. Alright, level up, level up. Alright, let's release it. Better dialogue, open world. Wow, it's a little early to get open world, wouldn't you say? Then again, I mean, when was the first... Alright, Squeezy Cart came in. Are we doing bad again? Fun at stages. Quirky, but good. Thank you. Could have been better. Have seen better. Have you now? What am I doing wrong? This might be worse than shuffling bears. Oh no. Oh gosh. This is really bad. Oh man. Alright. Dang. Oh, what do I want? I want 3D graphics. Give me 3D graphics. Are we losing money off this? Man, this is selling like crap. Gameplay seems to be quite important. Okay. Oh, great. Thanks. So I did everything right, apparently. Maybe it's just because the market just didn't want that at the moment. Man. Man. Okay. You know what? Let's do a contract real fast. Character design. Let's try this. Let's see if he could do it by himself. Oh no, there's no way he could do it by himself. You're gonna charge me a lot of money. Oh, don't charge me too much. Oh, the Super NES. Okay, so Nintendo announced the much anticipated successor to the popular TES console. This is the greatest console we have ever built. It comes with state-of-the-art 16-bit graphics and sound. Wow. Nowadays we have 4K quality stuff. This is super nostalgic. Alright. Fans around the world have been waiting for this moment and they will not be disappointed. Well, let's hope so. Penalty of 5,000. Oh, that's not that bad. Alright, so we're going to wait on him. And we got some new stuff. So, history. Man, we're getting bombarded with some bad crap, aren't we? Dang. Well, that's okay. He's done with that. So, now he can do... we don't have anything to research, so let's just... Alright, guys. Let's make a new game. Actually, no. We should probably make a new engine. No, you know what? No, we're gonna wait. Wait one more. Alright, let's pick a topic. Let's do... Dang, for the Super TES. Can we do... UFO, dungeon, racing, history, space, ninja? Let's try space again. Everyone seems to love space, right? Sure. Super... Space Bros. Alright. Let's see how that turns out. You know, I never actually emphasized what Butterball Incorporated actually means to me. Butterball is super... Well, it's a super special name of a certain someone in my life who I intend on marrying soon. Anyways, not to rant. What genre do we want? Of space. Let's do a space adventure game. We'll do it on the new... And it's not out yet. Blah! How long? Let's wait. Alright, let's wait. What can we do? Let's find a contract work. Let's do some simple computers until we have time. Oh gosh, come on guys. Don't leave me hanging. Simulation games are especially popular at the moment. Okay, I'm glad I waited. Dude, seriously, is no one wanting to do technology? We're gonna get penalty of 6,000 will be applied. There we go. The new game platform Super TES by Nintendo has been released. And now maybe we can get a new topic. You've got to be kidding me. So, alright, so let's recap. We got all the crap. We have hospital, rhythm, werewolf, surgery, UFO, transport, hunting, history, and evolution. Can it get any worse? Can it get any worse? Okay, let's just... Okay, whatever. Fine. I can't believe that we're having to deal with this crap. Alright. Let's do a... What do we want? Okay, yeah, like I said, we were gonna do a space game. It's gonna be called Super Space Bros. Alright, for everyone, okay, it'll be a simulation game. Alright, so you're gonna be 2 guys in space. Actually, let's do a hospital simulation game. I don't know. Super Doctor Bros. There we go. Alright. And it won't be on this because that's crappy. Simulation games I'm pretty sure work fantastic on this. And do we want hospital? Maybe we should do... I don't really have a choice. Let's just do it anyway. Maybe we could sell it to like a hospital or something. I don't know, let's give it a try. Oh boy, this is gonna be bad. I just want to make money. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what I'm doing. What am I doing? I just want to make money. Shuffling bears turned out bad. Squeezy cart turned out bad. Oh my goodness, I don't know. Alright, so a simulation. Let's think about this. What is it that makes a simulation so good? Involving this. Involving these. Simulations. It's the level design. The level design is super important for this. The AI seems to be next in line, and dialogues aren't very important. Okay. Alright, as long as I really think about it, I think I can do okay. Let's market this. Maybe they'll like it. I don't know. Alright, so it's a simulation. Yes, graphics do need to be good. Sound is not very important for this. I know this. Okay, this is... We're generating hype for a hospital simulator. Quite a few players use illegal copies of Squeezy cards. I've managed to identify some of them. We could either sue them to defend our copyright or send them warnings to ask them to stop. Let's warn them so that way they don't, you know... I guess I don't know what suing them would actually do. Maybe it'll make us look bad or some crap like that. Wow, a lot of design. 29 design. We might actually meet our new record, new topic, new combo. This is going to be horrible, guys. This is going to be so bad. Let's release it. Oh no, what am I doing? Butterball Incorporated has recently sent warnings to several players using illegal copies of their game Squeezy Cart. Piracy is an increasingly big problem in the industry. Yes, it is. It still is. We have gained 377 fans for just warning them. Okay. First reviews of our newly released game, Super Doctor Bros, came in. What? 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 What just happened? This is unreal. What? What? I don't understand. I thought it was gonna be terrible. Get on vacation. Gosh. What? I'm so confused. Okay, maybe Super Doctor Bros is really good. We're making a lot of money. 30,000 already? Golly. This is a hospital simulation game. AI seems to be very important for this game. Alright, I think I did good. Topic audience match. Hospital for everyone is great? No way! How? That doesn't seem very realistic. The media is abuzz with fears Entertainment Conference. In a surprise announcement, Vonnie, a company known for General Electronics, has presented a prototype console called the Play System. Wow, look at that. They have the identical controller to the NES. Apparently, Vonnie has collaborated with Ninvento, creators of the... Oh yeah, I totally forgot about this. Ugh, wow, I totally forgot about this. And successful TES and Super TES consoles to develop what is basically a Super TES with a CD drive. This would be the world's first console using a CD drive. Yeah, nowadays. Journalists around the world are baffled as only the one day after Vonnie and Ninvento jointly announced the Play System at the Entertainment Conference, things have turned sour. Ninvento announced today they will cancel the project and instead seek to develop a new console with a different partner. I still, to this day, have no idea why that actually happened, but it was a huge deal. Rumor has it that the distribution deal with the companies had worked out and was unfavorable for Ninvento, handling over much of the control of Vonnie. I see. It seems to be the end of the Play System. Not actually true, but hey, you got some research points. Gosh, it makes me so mad. Okay, let's do... Okay, we want simple cutscenes, and we want to do... Oh gosh, let's do... What is... I'm not sure what these are. Let's do mono sound. Okay. I can't believe Super Dr. Bros is being so successful. What the crap? I don't understand. I'm making a lot of money off of it too. In the 2 months, the TES will be taken off the market. Did we even develop a game for it? I think we just paid for it and didn't actually... I don't remember. Wow. Okay, Super Dr. Bros. Fantastic. I don't understand, but whatever. Generated 500,000 in sales. That's great. I have no idea why, but I did. Okay. Let's make a new engine. This time we'll have 3D graphics, we'll have simple cutscenes, and we'll have mono sound. Alright, 3D engine V1. Alright, and after we make this engine, I'll design one more game, and then I think we should call it quits. Because I don't want this to be lasting forever, and all that fun stuff. Released 3 games from that, made 500. Whoa! Invest over 100,000. Yo! Your new game, 3D Engine V1, is now complete. Works for me. Alright. Alright, guys. Develop one final game. Okay. What do we want? Do we want to do... You know what? If that is still... If simulation is still a big thing, maybe we could do a transport simulation. What about, we could call it, oh man, what could we call it? The bus. We'll just call it the bus. Simulation. Let's hurry and do this though, so that way it doesn't like turn out crappy. Alright. 3D graphics. Yes, let's do it. Oh no. Watch, simulation is gonna go off as soon as we're... Alright, so gameplay is pretty important for this. Let's leave it be. We'll have simple cutscenes. We won't really have a story. We'll just have simple cutscenes. Okay. Let's leave it be because it turned out successful last time I tried. Oh no. It's gonna be bad. Don't be bad, please. Alright, we're generating hype for the bus. AI seems to be very important. Level design's not super important. Come on now. Alright, Ron and Burpee, you guys can do this. We can make a fantastic transport simulation game. Oh man, what did it say? Alright, mono sound, that's good. 3D graphics, we won. World design, okay. Let's do this. We got this. The bus. Transport simulation game. Alright. Oh, I really hope that simulation doesn't... As soon as it's done, come on, come on, come on. No! No! Well, whatever, let's give it a try. We didn't even level up. This is gonna be bad. We generated some hype for it. Beautiful. Really? You gave me a 7? Beautiful? I like it. The bus? Really? Transport and simulation is a great combination. Good game. You know what? Give me some money. Give me some money so I can... I don't understand. This game is weird. This wouldn't normally work, guys. This is not something that would normally work. 6.75. I'm just as confused as the next person. This doesn't make sense to me either. You know what? Go ahead and research evolution. As soon as this is off the market, let's call it quits. Graphics seems to be very important for this type of game. Okay, I see. Please give me a good topic. Oh, superheroes. And alright, research superheroes real fast. And I'm afraid that this will have to be the last thing. Alright guys, I hope y'all enjoyed it. And I will see you next time.